Hello children, good morning. I hope you all are fit and fine at your homes. You know that Arpita ma'am is not well, so until she recovers, I will be taking your English class. Okay, so I welcome you all to today's English grammar class. I'm going to start a new chapter from English grammar, that is chapter 4 pronounce. Chapter 4 pronounce. Now you tell me, what is the meaning of pronouns? What are pronouns? What are pronouns? Pronouns are words that are used in place of nouns, right? Pronouns are words that are used in place of nouns. You know this. Now, and why are they used? Why are pronouns used? Pronouns are used to avoid repetition of names, right? They are used to avoid the repetition of names. You know these two things. So today I'm going to teach you something more about pronouns. See, there are different types of pronouns. In your grammar book, two types of pronouns are given. First one is personal pronouns, P-E-R-S-O-N-A-L, personal pronouns. Second one is possessive pronouns, P-O-S-S-E-S-S-I-V-E, possessive pronouns. Okay, personal pronouns and possessive pronouns. So today we are going to understand what are personal pronouns. So to understand these personal pronouns, first you need to understand what you mean by personal pronoun. So what are personal pronouns? Personal pronouns are the pronouns which are used in place of nouns. Okay? Personal pronouns are nothing but the pronouns which are used in place of nouns. Okay? So you all know what are nouns, right? What are nouns, children? Names of persons, yes, places, animals and things, right? Names of persons, places, animals and things are nothing but nouns. So pronouns are the words which are used in place of nouns. Okay? So now you need to understand two other things, that is singular pronoun and plural pronoun. Singular pronoun and plural pronoun. Okay. Singular, S-I-N-G-U-L-A-R, singular pronoun and plural pronoun. Okay, so what do you mean by singular pronoun and plural pronoun? Singular, the meaning of singular is one, right? The meaning of plural is more than one, that is many. More than one, which means many, right? So where are you going to use singular pronoun and where are you going to use plural pronoun? When you talk about a singular noun, okay? When you talk about a singular noun, S-I-N-G-U-L-A-R, singular noun, then you are going to use singular pronoun to replace the singular noun. Okay? And when we talk about plural nouns, when we talk about plural nouns, okay, then we are going to replace the plural nouns by plural pronouns. Are you getting me? When you talk about a single person or single place, single animal or a single thing, okay, it means only one. When you're talking about one person, one place, one animal or one thing, then you are going to use singular pronoun there. When you talk about many persons, many places, many animals and many things, you are going to use plural pronoun there. Okay? Now let us understand what are singular pronouns and what are plural pronouns. Examples of singular and plural pronouns. Okay? singular, singular pronouns, and plural, plural pronouns. Okay? So, let us understand these two, singular pronouns and plural pronouns. So, to understand this concept, I am going to tell you a small story. Okay? See, there is a church, C-H-U-R-C-H, church, and there is a pastor in the church. Okay? This is pastor. Okay? This man is pastor in the church. Okay? So, who is he? He is pastor. P-A-S-T-O-R, pastor. So, who is pastor? As we have a priest in temple, similarly we have a pastor in church. Okay? Now, let's take first person, F-I-R-S-T, first person, second person, and third person. First person, second person, and third person. And here let's take the singular pronoun and plural pronoun. S-I-N-G-U-L-A-R, singular pronoun, and P-L-U-R-A-L, plural pronoun. Okay? Singular pronoun and plural pronoun. And here, singular and plural. First person, second person, and third person. First person, second person, and third person. Okay? Now in first person, so I am telling singular pronoun. Singular pronoun is only one. Okay, we use singular pronoun to replace a singular noun. And plural pronoun replaces a plural noun. Plural is many. Here one and here many. Okay? One and many. So first person. So the first person is, okay, I. Okay? First person is I. Okay? So I went, okay, to the pastor. I went to the pastor, and the pastor gave me his blessings. Okay? See, I went to the pastor, and the pastor gave me his blessings. So when I went to the pastor, what happened? He gave his blessings to whom? To me. I'm not saying he gave blessings to I, me. Okay? So I and me in singular pronoun. Okay? This is first person. Now, second person is you. Second person is you. Only one person, you. Okay? Now, you went to the pastor. You went to the pastor, and the pastor gave you his blessings. You went to the pastor, and the pastor gave you his blessings. So you went to the pastor, pastor gave you his blessings. So here you remains as you only. There's no change in you. Now let's come to third person, singular pronoun. Third person singular pronoun is he. He refers to a boy. Okay. She refers to girl. He refers to boy and only one boy. Okay. We are talking about singular pronoun. It means only one. She refers to a girl and only one girl. Okay. and let me write it also. Okay, it refers to animal. Okay, now see, he went to the pasture. He went to the pasture and the pastor gave him his blessings. He went to the pastor and the pastor gave him his blessings. Okay, so when he went, he received blessings from pastor, right? What I'm saying, he went to the pastor and the pastor gave him, okay, his blessings. Now, comma, she went to the pastor and the pastor gave her. She went to the pastor and the pastor gave her his blessings. And then it, let it be a cow or a dog. So it was moving near the church gate and the pastor came out. So it went to the pastor and the pastor gave it his blessings. So it is going to remain as it only. Okay. So all these are singular pronouns. This is singular. I and me are singular pronoun in first person. You is singular pronoun in second person. And he, she, it, him, her are singular pronouns in third person. Clear? Now let's understand plural. Plural pronoun. Plural is many. So let me think this. We. Okay? We. So what do you mean by we? We is a group. Okay, a group of persons in which I am also there. I am included in the group. Now we went. It means I also went along with the group. That is why we call it as we, right? So we went to the pastor and the pastor gave us. And the pastor gave us his blessings. Okay. We went to the pastor and the pastor gave us his blessings. So, we and us, okay, are plural pronouns in first person. Now, second person. Second person, now I am taking you. Okay. Here you means you all, a group. Okay. You all together. So, when you all went to the pastor, he gave you all his blessings. So you remains as you only. When you all went to the pastor, he gave you his blessings. So you remains as you only. Now third person. Third person is they. Okay. They. So when I'm saying they, I'm not there with them. Okay. I'm not with the group. Okay. I'm different. Now that group is different. Okay. They went to the pastor and the pastor gave them his blessings. Did you get me? They went to the pastor and the pastor gave them his blessings. Okay. So, they and them are plural pronouns in third person. We and us are plural pronouns in first person. You. Here you means you all. Okay, because we are speaking about plural. It means many. You all in a group. Okay. So you is a plural pronoun in second person. They and them are plural pronouns in third person. Okay, children. So did you get me? Now this is very important. Okay, to understand, it is very important. So you must learn this. You must put this in your mind. Okay. So what is singular pronoun? What is plural pronoun? Okay. And what is the nature of singular pronoun in first person? And what words you need to use in second person? And how you should use in third person? How should you use plural pronoun in first, second, third person? Is very important. Okay. See, the same thing is given in your grammar book also. I exactly cannot tell you the page number because I don't have your grammar book. Okay. So, the first page, is you have this heading pronouns, chapter 4 pronouns. So in the next page you have this let's think. Okay, our table is given. Let's think is the side heading, and under that a table has been given. A table is given. So please go through the table. In that, what are personal pronouns and what do you mean by singular pronoun and plural pronoun, and singular pronoun and plural pronoun first, second, third person is there. So please read this table once again. Okay, children. So understanding this table is very important. So I hope I'm very much clear with the concept, and tomorrow we will start with the practice exercise. Okay, children. So that's all for today. Happy learning. See you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.